Beauties, welcome back. I'm super excited for this video. It is probably my favorite video that I have recorded so far because I am going to be showing you the makeup haul that I did with Revolution Cosmetics' new collection for the television series Friends, which is by far my favorite TV series that I've ever watched. It is hilarious and so cute, so fun to watch. If you haven't watched it, make sure to watch it. And if you haven't watched it yet, still keep watching because there are so many good products that I bought that I'm so excited to dip into and show you. So without further ado, let's move on to opening up all these products and showing you what I got. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited because it's my favorite show and I've been waiting for this collection to come out for a while now, since they have announced that they are coming out with this collection. So let's dig in. I did go ahead and open my box, which normally I don't like to open my box off screen because I like it to be authentic. You can see my real reaction. However, because this was something I purchased, I wanted to make sure that everything was in the box before I opened it. Or before I filmed it, but I did not open any of like the eyeshadow palettes or anything. The seals are still on there. I just wanted to make sure that everything was accounted for. So let's get started. I have never done a haul video before, so I'm super excited to do this. I heard this collection was coming out and was telling my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna be buying as much stuff as I can because it'll never come back and it's my favorite TV show and I had to do it because I'm so excited. So let's get started. So the first thing in this box that I got is, and the cool thing about this collection is they didn't just have makeup, they had stuff for your bath, they had hair accessories, they had makeup bags, they had brushes. I mean, they had a lot of cool stuff for this collection. Unfortunately, I didn't get to buy some of the things I wanted to because they were sold out, but I'm keeping an eye on the website. Hopefully they'll come out with more, but since it's a limited edition, I doubt that they're going to refill things that are sold out. So if you haven't yet gotten anything from this collection, get on there, order your stuff because it is selling out. So anyway, back to what came in my box. The first thing is a bath bomb and it is the strawberry bath fizzer and it is the lobster and it is huge. I was actually so shocked when I opened the box because it is such a large bath bomb. Let me see. Let me get my scissors. I always forget to grab those. Okay, so I grabbed my scissors. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. And my eyelash scissors. I never bring real scissors. Oh gosh, yeah. This thing is such a huge bath bomb. I mean, this would fizz for a while in your bath. And it smells so good. It smells really good. But it's a little lobster. Because we all deserve our lobster. If you watch Friends, you would understand that. Okay, so yes, I'm super excited to try this lobster. I did purchase this lobster for $7, which really is not bad considering how big this bath bomb is. So I'm pleased with that. So the next thing I got is another bath bomb and I'm gonna open it. So I absolutely love baths. Baths are probably my favorite thing to do after I put the baby down and I need to relax. I get a glass of wine, or the newest thing I'm drinking, which I'm drinking right now, is the Vive Tropical Punch. And there is, the Vive collection came out. I don't know if you know what Vive is, but it is kind of like a White Claw, but has so much more flavor. And it only has 100 calories and 2 grams of carbs. And this flavor, they have 4 different types. This one is the pineapple coconut and citrus yuzu. And I'm obsessed. So my new thing is I'm getting one of these, taking myself a bubble bath, or using one of my bath fizzies. So anyway, the next thing I got was this bath bomb. It's Marcel the monkey. Everyone loves him. And I absolutely love Marcel. If you don't watch Friends, it's Ross's pet monkey. He's a white-headed capuchin and he's super cute and becomes a little actor and I'm obsessed. but it smells super good. This scent is lavender, and this one was a little bit more expensive. I don't know why, maybe because it was more popular, because they are both about the same size in ounces, but this one was $15, which is a little bit more. So if you don't want to spend $15, you could also get the lobster one. And that one was, again, $7. So the next thing I got was the mask collection, and it's 3 sheet masks, and this is the girls. They did have a boy. It was Ross, Joey, and Chandler. This one is Phoebe, Monica, and Rachel. So Phoebe's is a pineapple mask. Monica's is a niacinamide. I don't know what that is. And Rachel is a hyaluronic mask, which I love the most because I am super dry. Okay, so I looked up what niacinamide is, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And this supports the skin's barrier, increases its resiliency, and improves texture by making pores look smaller, and it also helps balance oil production, and it's good for all skin types. And I also read that it's good for acne. So if you are more sensitive skinned, the Monica mask would totally work for you. And it's super cute because the Phoebe mask has its lobsters, the Monica mask has the little frame that goes on their door, and then the Rachel is the Central Perk coffee shop logo because she works at Central Perk. So I'm super excited to use this. This mask collection was only $14, which for 3 masks I don't feel is too expensive. So the next thing I got in this collection is probably one of my favorite things that I ordered, and it's huge. Are you ready? It's my favorite. I'm super excited. This is the Friends Lobster Mirror, and I haven't opened it yet. The little sticker is still on it, so let's open it. I needed a new hand mirror. My hand mirror was like total crap, and for making my videos I needed something I could hold up and look at my makeup. However, didn't realize how big this mirror is, but I still absolutely love it. I did get this mirror for $15, which is not much considering how large it is, but to give you an idea, it's huge. And they did also have the mirror in the frame on their front door. This is the frame versus the lobster, but Phoebe is my favorite character. I love her, and I absolutely love the whole like soulmate lobster story, so I had to get pretty much everything Phoebe. But all things considered, it's a pretty big mirror. I have to say, I really am super excited to use this mirror. And for people who haven't seen Friends, watch these videos and be like, why does this girl have a lobster on her mirror? She is crazy. I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm super excited for it. And I'm not gonna lie, I may go back and still buy the one with the frame on it. So yes, mirror, awesome. $15, must get. The next things I got are not makeup related, and I love them, and this is the 3-piece scrunchie set, and I am obsessed. These were only $8, which are not too bad, and it comes with the Friends Revolution scrunchie. If you can kind of see that. It comes with, of course, my fave, the Phoebe Lobster scrunchie. And then it's got the other one, which is Marcel the Monkey scrunchie. And they're silk. They seem pretty durable and stretchy. So, and I've been using a lot of scrunchies since they're better for your hair. So I'm really looking forward to using those. And again, these were $8. The next thing I got, again, because I am obsessed with Phoebe, I got the Friends, oh, I keep saying Friends, you know it's from Friends. I have mentioned that several times. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking. I got the Brightening Fixing Spray with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C, which, again, hyaluronic acid helps hold moisture to the skin and just soak it up, and it really just keeps that moisture barrier strong. So it also has vitamin C, which will help with brightening, which I desperately need. So it's a mini. It's not like a huge bottle. It is 1 ounce, which is like average for like a smaller travel size, which you usually only need 1 or 2 spritzes of setting spray anyway. But I got Phoebe's, and it's got her taxi cab car on it that we all love, and I'm super excited for this. All right, moving on. Again, Phoebe's my favorite, so I did get all of Phoebe. There is setting spray for like Monica and Rachel and all that, and same with the other things. You can also get the masks by themselves. You don't have to get the 3-piece set. So the next thing I ordered is the lip gloss kit. And again, it's Phoebe, she my fave. And it comes with a lip liner and 2 lip glosses. Let's go ahead and open this and check it out. It comes with the lip liner and 2 lip glosses. Super gorgeous. And I am going to swatch these for you. Can't get it open. It's like Miss Trunchbull packaged these with her mighty strength. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch. So it goes on super smooth and it doesn't take much to apply it. You don't have to push down a lot, but I do love this color. It's like a burnt red, like a brick red, and it's a really good color. I really like that, and I like that I didn't have to push real hard, because some lip liners, they push so hard and then it kind of skips on your lips. I hate that. And I put my cap back on super loosely because it gets stuck. And it could have easily been because it is getting hot and cold and the temperatures are fluctuating, so when it's being packaged or when it's being shipped, it might affect the pencil somehow and how they got stuck. Who knows? But anyway, so this next color we are going to do is the lightest one of the Phoebe pack. And these are lip glosses, not liquid lipsticks. Let's go ahead. It's a nice, like, nude color, like warm nude. Do a nice ombre lip with that. And then we also have our darker one. Ooh, so you know what? I really like that one more. I think that one, the darker one, I'd probably go with over the light one. I do think that these are probably closer to fall colors, but you could totally make it work. If you put the right color underneath it, you can use it for a spring color too. So I did get these 3 in a package and they were only $12, so not bad for a lip liner and 2 lip glosses. Lip liner, 2 lip glosses. So excited to try that on. After I do show these products, I am gonna try them on. That's why my makeup's only partially done. Okay, so moving on to the next product, and I do have a lipstick. And again, it is the Phoebe one, and they do have a Monica and a Rachel one. I don't know why I went blank on her name. It's got her Phoebe's little taxi on it. And again, I haven't opened it, so let's open it. Whoops. When I did buy it, it looked like it matched that lip gloss and lip liner. So that'll be nice. Oh, this tube is so cute. I love this. I like that shape. It's very interesting. And it's got lips on it. Whoop, if it'll focus. 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 There we go. It's got lips on it. All right. Ah, that's so cool. I just realized that the lip on this matches the color of the lipstick. That is so cute. So I guess on the other ones, if anyone that's watching this ends up buying any of the other lipsticks from his collection, see if the lip matches. That'd be really cool. Let's go ahead and swatch it. It looks like a deep purple, which again would be really gorgeous during the fall. Let's go ahead and swatch. I kind of should have left the other shades on, I guess. Ooh, that one. Almost just ruined that lipstick. I caught it. It stayed intact. I think I would have just cried. I would have cried. And there's a little lip down on the tube. Little lip. Anyway. It did go on super smooth, and it is such a pretty purple, like a deep, deep purple. That'd be gorgeous during the fall. And I really love deeper lips. So the last product of the haul that I got is the Phoebe eyeshadow palette. Now they had very large palettes. They had these smaller palettes. They had one for each of the characters. And I decided to stick with Phoebe because that's what, like I said, my favorite character. I got all the other Phoebe things. And I did stick with a small eyeshadow palette because I own so many eyeshadow palettes that I was like, I kind of felt like the other shades in the collections were shades I already had in other palettes. So I tried to go with something that honestly I didn't feel I had in any other palette. And it ironically ended up being Phoebe. So I guess it was meant to be. So it comes with 9 pans. And let's see. On the back, it's got numbers and then stars next to them. And for each shade, it has the ingredients. But it says that if it has a star next to the number, it is a pressed pigment. So it's not an eyeshadow. So it is an eyeshadow palette and pigment palette. So let's take a look. Ooh. Peel this plastic off. I'm so excited. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at this glitter. I am seriously in love. Oh, this is the pigment. Check that out. It's not focusing. There we go. Oh my gosh. So this is called Science Boy, and this is shade 7, and it is a pressed pigment. It looks like the other pressed pigments in the collection. Okay, so it looks like Buffet. It looks like Buffet is a pressed pigment, as well as Smelly Cat and Lobster, and then Science Boy. Let's go ahead and swatch them. All right, so we've got the first one, which is Smelly Cat. And then we've got Lobster, which is like a really nice orangey shade. And then it looks like we've got Triplet, which is more of like a rosy color. Can't really see it, but it's there. This one here. It's so awkward to show on my finger. And then Ice. These are super smooth. This one's like a dark nude. You can kind of see it compared to my skin tone. And then the next one is Flaky. Let's start out with, which is like a glittery orange. And then we've got Buffet, which again is like a purpley light pink matte. And then we've got the other pigment, which is Science Boy, which you just saw, which is definitely my favorite. And then we've got Bike. Running out of room here, people. On my fingies. Gonna wipe them off. Okay, so the next thing is Bike. This is like a silvery shade. And then the last one is Ditzy. And it's like this pretty gold color. So I really love all these shades, and I'm excited to see the looks that I can do with them. I think that this is going to be probably one of my new favorite palettes, honestly. I just love all those shades. And this palette was only $15. That is such a good deal. So altogether, I think that this collection is probably one of my favorite makeup collections I've ever invested in, and I highly recommend getting it. I'm so excited to try all these products on and try all this stuff out. So keep watching. We're gonna hop into that next. All right, so I already have my foundation on and my bronzer. I did something very light today because I didn't know exactly how these colors were gonna look on me. Haven't put my blush on because, again, didn't know. I knew these were cooler tones, so I wanted to go with a cooler blush. So let's go ahead and start trying on these products that I'm super excited for. All right, so we are going to start in with our eyeshadows, and I'm gonna bring you a little closer. Alright, so I think you're close enough. I'm going to use my new favorite Lobster Mirror to apply, well, to apply my makeup. I am going to also tie my hair back just for the heck of it with one of these scrunchies while I do my makeup. And of course, I'm going to go with my lobster scrunchie. Go ahead and stick with the Phoebe theme. We are going to lightly tie our hair back. Oh, it actually holds pretty well. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in. I am going to start out with... I think I'm going to start out with Buffet as my first shade. I really like a matte for a starting shade. So I'm just going to dip my brush in. Ooh, okay, so these are super pigmented and pick up a lot of color very fast. So I'm going to go ahead and take my fluffy brush and kind of tap it because I don't want to get too crazy. And I'm going to use my mirror and I'm just going to apply that to pretty much my whole lid. And I'm going to try to pull it pretty high. Again, I don't want to go too crazy dark. I can always build it up if I really want to. And I'm also going to pull it out pretty far. I'm just continuing to build up my shades. I really like this shade so far. It is so pretty. I'm not used to being this tan either because I'm pretty pale naturally. And I just started tanning again. Well, using fake tanners again. I tried them years ago and I felt like I just always looked orange. But a friend told me that Bondi Sands was such a good natural look for people that want to be a little bit more tan but don't want anything drastic because I don't want to look too crazy. The thing I like about this mirror so far is it's very lightweight. It's not hard for me to hold up while I'm doing my makeup looks. Okay, so the next shade that I want to go into is going to be this darker purple right above Buffet, and I'm going to go into Triplet, and I am going to put that into my crease and a little bit above. Ooh, this shade is so pretty. It's not too crazy dark either. This shade is actually pretty similar to the Buffet, but it's just slightly darker, which is nice that it's not too crazy drastic. It really makes it nice to build up through each shade. Okay, so now that I have this lavender, very cool shaded look, which I do like, I do want to go a little bit darker eventually, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop Smelly Cat. Smelly Cat. I'm going to apply this to my lid before I do anything deep to my crease. So technically a lot of pigments are not really supposed to be made used for eyeshadows, but I personally use them that way. Okay, so next I'm going to lightly go in with this shade here, very lightly, and it's called Ice. I just want something a little bit deeper in my crease, but I'm very lightly going to put it there and hopefully it looks okay. I am just lightly deepening my crease just to give it a little more dimension because the shades are so similar in this palette to each other. Yeah, that helped out a little bit. See how it just lightly made my crease just a little bit more defined. Good call, Kylie, good call. Might not be your style to put warm with cool, but there are no rules for makeup. And I'm going to pop a little bit of the purple back on top just to kind of cool it down just a little bit. See, I like that. See how it's a little bit more defined than this eye? This eye just kind of looked a little flat when I just used the purple shades. Just takes a little trust and pixie dust. Let's be real, I'm really weird every day. But something about this Vive drink is making me a little extra weird. And it's not the alcohol. Yeah, I'm really digging this eyeshadow palette. It's so smooth. Again, going in with Triplet to cool that warm shade down just a little bit. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to use a pressed pigment, and I am going to lightly press it into my lid. And I'm using this one, which is Science Boy, because you look at that shade and you think, why wouldn't I use it? If that's not the shade that you want to go for right away, you're crazy. Let's go ahead and put it on. I am finding that it is a lot easier, you'd think I would have known by now, but to apply the pigment with my finger, it is giving me a much better application. Look at that. So gorgeous. I love glitter, glitter, glitter. I love glitter, 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 glitter. Got so much I care that I'm weird. 0. I don't care. I am in love with this. Sorry, other pigmented eyeshadow palettes, but I am replacing you with this one. So, I want to admit the dangers of using pigment on your eyes is getting fallout into your eyes. So if you are using it probably incorrectly, again, I don't know if these pigments are technically safe for the eyes. I would assume they are if they're in an eyeshadow palette. But just be careful and, you know, make sure they're on there. After I set mine, I never have issues with fallout. All right, and to get into a little closer on my eye, I'm just going in with a brush real quick. So I do get a little bit of fallout with the pigment, which it's a loose pigment, kind of. It's pigment, so I do like to clean it up a little bit with a little concealer. Usually tends to work. Most of it comes right off when I'm flicking it off with a brush. The palette does have just a little bit of fallout, so I am going to clean it up a little bit with concealer. Not too much though. I mean, I get a lot of eyeshadow palettes that have a decent amount of fallout, and that was way too much concealer. Don't ever put that much concealer on. You don't need it. But anyway, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I really like, but they tend to have a good amount of fallout, and this really doesn't have too much fallout. Okay, so I'm going to deepen my crease just a little bit more and blend it in with this pigment. I should have cleaned up after this. That wasn't very smart. I'm not very smart. Hint. Tip. Clean up with concealer after completely finishing your eye look. Why did I do this? I did not think. What you gonna do? Oh my gosh, I love this look so far. This is a really good eyeshadow palette. I am in love. Okay, so I'm done with my eyeshadow. I am going to go in with my own not my own personal, but I'm going to go in with my mascara now. And I am just going to throw on my Tarte Man-Eater mascara. This obviously was not part of the haul, but I'm going to go ahead and pop it on because I did not get a mascara, which the collection doesn't even have one anyway. Got my mascara on. Loving my eye look. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab my blush. Okay, so I zoomed you back out. I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush. My marble blush. Love it. Not going into it. But I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my cheekbones. Love me a good blush. So now that I have my blush applied, I'm going to go back into my eyeshadow palette, and since these are pigments, you can use, well, some of them are pigments, you can use them in other areas. I am going to go ahead and throw Bike, which I haven't used yet. It's very pretty light, like iridescent pearl color, and I'm going to pop that on as my highlight today. And I'm obsessed with this palette so far. Ooh! Yeah, look at that. This Bike really works great for a highlight. Look at that. I love it. Do a little on the tip of my nose. Just a little bit. It's like a little shine. Put a little bit in the middle. Don't want to look like the Tin Man. And my Cupid's bow. Alright, eyeshadows, D-O-N-E. Done. Next, I'm going in with my lips, and I'm going to use my Phoebe lip liner, and I'm going to lightly just slightly overdraw my lip shape because I want my lips to be a little bit bigger. And then I like to kind of fill my lips in with my lip liner as well. Okay, so I'm next going in with my Phoebe lipstick, which is my deep purple shade. Alright, so I just got done with my lipstick and I really like it. It's definitely more what I feel like a fall shade for me, but I do really love this shade and I definitely wear it during the fall. I am going to come on in with my lip gloss and apply that on top. This is the darker of the two that I showed you. It's more of like a nudish color, but still works on top and gives it that nice kind of shiny look. So I was super pleased with this look. I love it. It's such a good soft spring look. I'm super excited to use my face masks tonight. Also, I won't get to it tonight, but can't wait to use these bath bombs. So yes, super excited. If you liked this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you know when all my other videos come up. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. I don't know why I just put that away when I'm gonna use it. What's wrong with me? Anyway, I can't get it undone. Hello. Oh, whoops. I can't get a feel for how I want my camera to look.